What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including Logan Paul seriously injured, Drew McIntyre was incredibly sick at Crown Jewel, Twitter cancels Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt breaks character at Crown Jewel, Triple H knows who will dethrone Roman Reigns, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out Wrestlelamia.co.uk and our non-wrestling channel, Incredible. Now let's see the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at Logan Paul seriously injured. Our top story today looks at some unfortunate injury news coming out of yesterday's Crown Jewel event. Logan Paul delivered a performance of a lifetime yesterday in his match against Roman Reigns, and Logan received unanimous praise from fans for his performance. Whilst the match was excellent and seemingly loved by all, Logan has come out of the match with a serious injury. Logan Paul wrote on social media after the show that he had torn his meniscus, MCL and ACL during his match with Reigns. Logan can be seen on various social media channels having to use a wheelchair to get around. This is incredibly terrible news, as these are serious injuries, especially for a pro wrestler to suffer. In fact, it's incredibly spooky that the day he tore his meniscus, MCL and ACL was the same injury that happened to Seth Rollins 7 years on the same day. Spooky. Logan recently signed a WWE contract, so he's expected to wrestle again. However, with these injuries, it's unknown when he'll be able to safely get back in the ring. We here at Wrestlelamia wish Logan all the best in his recovery. Next up, WWE high on Logan Paul. Now, although Logan is inevitably going to be out for an extended period, WWE was said to be really pleased with his performance last night at Crown Jewel. This comes from PW Insider, who added that WWE were also impressed with Omos, who had a great showing against the former Universal Champion Braun Strowman. In relation to Logan Paul, this was only his third match ever, and to deliver a match of such good quality is a testament to how much he cares about the WWE. Next up, Jake Paul to join WWE. Logan Paul's brother Jake Paul appeared at Crown Jewel yesterday and even got physical by throwing lethal punches at the Usos. Jake would be interviewed by seconds out following Crown Jewel, and the internet sensation would hint that he's going to join WWE. The Bloodline, whatever bro, I don't know, I just wish I was out there sooner to help Logan, but I mean, Roman Reigns, he's dope, he's cool, he's a great fighter, but at the end of the day, if we do this for a little bit longer, the Paul brothers will be the WWE champions. Would you guys like to see Jake Paul in the WWE? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Drew McIntyre extremely sick. Drew McIntyre finally got back to his winning ways yesterday at Crown Jewel as he defeated Karrion Kross in a steel cage match. Unfortunately, McIntyre went into the match battling a serious illness, as it looks like McIntyre is suffering from the flu. According to PW Insider, McIntyre's flu is said to have made him extremely sick, but he's insisted on wrestling against Kross at Crown Jewel. This is the second time in the past month or so that McIntyre has been sick, and it may be a smart option for McIntyre to have some time away from WWE. He's been going non-stop for years with no substantial time off, and it's about time McIntyre rested up. This may be the perfect time for McIntyre to have some time away from WWE, as during his WWE digital promo following Crown Jewel, McIntyre would state that his feud with Kross is officially over, so it looks like WWE are moving away from the McIntyre vs Kross rivalry. Next up, Twitter cancels Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is never one to shy away from controversy, and his Twitter antics today have caused a massive stir on social media. Strowman began the day by referencing Dave Meltzer's star ratings before going off on independent wrestlers. Strowman would reply to a fan with an image which saw Strowman pointing at a window sign which had a curse word followed by the word indie. Wrestlers such as Chris Jericho, Will Ospreay and Mustafa Ali have all replied to Strowman in some way, shape or form, and naturally the wrestling world is completely baffled why Strowman has decided to once again take aim at independent wrestlers. This story is likely to evolve over the next few hours, so pay close attention to our website for further updates. Next up, Bray Wyatt breaks character at Crown Jewel. Bray Wyatt cut another in-ring promo yesterday at Crown Jewel before he was once again interrupted by the sinister Uncle Howdy. Fan footage from the event has shown Wyatt breaking character following his promo segment, as Wyatt could be seen going through the crowd and high-fiving people. Wyatt looked incredibly happy at the crowd response to him, and Wyatt seems like he's really enjoying his current WWE run. It was incredibly wholesome, and it's great to see a wrestler giving the crowd a special moment to remember. Next up, future plans for Brock Lesnar revealed. Brock Lesnar secured a huge victory over Bobby Lashley at Crown Jewel, and it appears that the feud between the two titans of WWE will continue. According to Dave Meltzer on the Wrestling Observer Radio, WWE had initial plans to book Lesnar vs. Lashley Part 3 at the Day 1 event in January, but the event has been cancelled. Meltzer now speculates that the match could now take place at WrestleMania 39, which would be a fitting end to this rivalry. Lesnar and Lashley are tied at 1 win each currently, so this will be the ultimate decider. Would you guys like to see Lesnar and Lashley collide one more time at WrestleMania 39? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, WWE made a huge blunder at Crown Jewel. Fans were shocked when WWE seemingly added Sasha Banks and Naomi back into the WWE intro before Crown Jewel. Unfortunately, this isn't an indication that the talented duo are on the way back to WWE, as WWE appeared to have played the wrong intro by mistake. The news comes from Fightful Select, who stated, "We've asked about Naomi and Sasha Banks being added back into the WWE intro." A rep said no news to report on that front. One source believed they just attached the wrong open to the start of the show. Next up, Triple H knows who will dethrone Roman Reigns. Head of WWE Creative Triple H has a clear creative vision for Roman Reigns and his undisputed WWE Universal title reign. According to WrestleVotes via Give Me Sport, Triple H knows who will eventually dethrone Reigns. They have an idea of who's going to beat Roman Reigns. I don't know specifically if it's Cody, I don't know if it's The Rock, I don't know if it's Bray Wyatt, but I think there's a handful of guys that would say, alright, this makes sense for future, but I don't think it's happening anytime soon, to be honest with you. Now, this is exciting news, as fans have been critical of the creative direction of Reigns as of late. It was as the WWE had no idea where Reigns' title run was heading, but this offers so much needed clarity on the situation. It remains unknown if the dream match between Reigns and The Rock will take place at WrestleMania 39, but if The Rock isn't available, WWE will certainly have options to explore. Next up, AEW star's wife berates CM Punk. It looks like the Elite, Chris Jericho and Adam Page aren't the only wrestlers in AEW to have an issue with CM Punk. Matt Hardy recently made some public comments relating to the fact that he didn't believe that the Elite did anything wrong in the all-out commotion. Following the comments circulating on social media, a number of fans appeared to spin a narrative that Hardy himself didn't present, and this forced Hardy to clarify his stance on the matter with a tweet. My comments from this week's Matt Hardy podcast have been misconstrued. I was not at All Out 2022. I did not say I witnessed the events at All Out. I witnessed the entire process in real time over the months and stand by my comment that the Elite were not in the wrong. Hardy's wife Rebby Hardy then quote tweeted Hardy with a rather unflattering tweet directed at Punk saying, "Mine weren't, FCM Punk." Rebby's tweet has naturally led to speculation that Matt Hardy could also have a personal issue with Punk, but Hardy is trying to keep the peace and doesn't want to cause any unnecessary drama. It has been extensively reported that Punk could be on his way out of AEW and Khan could be looking to buy out his AEW contract. It's unknown if Punk will end up wrestling again, but it was reported last week that Punk still has the wrestling bug. In an interesting move, AEW are actually still releasing brand new Punk merchandise, so AEW are still happy to promote and profit up Punk's likeness. His new merchandise includes Christmas items such as a Christmas balls, which likely won't be found on Christmas trees of members of the Elite this holiday season. And finally, Andrade calls out AEW. Our final story today looks at the ongoing issues between AEW and Andrade, as Andrade recently called out AEW via Twitter. Andrade would celebrate his birthday on the 3rd November, but AEW failed to extend birthday wishes to him via social media. It's common practice in AEW that whenever a talent is celebrating a birthday, the official AEW account will post a birthday graphic. However, they seemingly omitted Andrade from the usual protocol. Andrade would address AEW's failures to wish him a happy birthday with a tweet which stated, "Thank you for the happy birthday wishes," tagging in AEW. Andrade followed this up with a now deleted tweet which hinted at him quitting the company. "Look man, I'm a man, and if I wanted them to fire me, I'd quit, and I've never done it." It's evident that Andrade is disgruntled and fed up with AEW, and AEW seemingly have no plans to utilize a former NXT champion in a meaningful role. But there you have it folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.